Alright everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the F123 Driver Career with Alfa Romeo, episode number 31 today for the Las Vegas Grand Prix of Season 2, the penultimate round in Season 2 as well, with Abu Dhabi, the final round to follow. If you missed the previous episode, upload on Monday, Portugal, I recommend you go and check that one out before seeing this one. Obviously, Portimao returning, and spoiler, podium finish from that one. I don't think we were expecting, but obviously we were helped out by a red flag there. So yes, we're just going through and adapting a whole load of parts, trying to adapt the majors and the ultimates. Well, I don't think we've got any ultimates actually, but the majors before the minors there. And as a result, actual fact, on the game calendar, this is actually a quadruple header. So if you had the United States and Mexico, you would, in the game, Codemasters logic, yes, let's have 6 race weekends in a row. Yeah, don't know what logic they were thinking with that, but anyway, we've got 4 in a row to finish off this season. Final episode, Abu Dhabi, of course, out next week. But we return then to Las Vegas. This track is still pretty new to me. I haven't done any racing around here since, of course, since we did that, well, since season 1, I think, actually. Yeah, but this is our fastest lap, the end of the session. The first lap only put us P14, but, the problem with this track is that you have to compromise the setup. If you are in a midfield team and you need to scrap away with points, then you're going to need to sacrifice the corners, because there are a whole load of straights on this track, and you need to be able to make sure that you can defend or overtake. That's exactly what I've gone. So I've gone for a low drag setup around here. It's going to hurt us through sector 1 mostly, apart from that first DRS, straight through the globe there thingy. Apparently that's been smiling at people with some emoji face at planes. So whether or not it's going to be smiling at F1 cars that go back, we'll have to wait and find out in real life. But of course, we now approach the longest straights in the world on any F1 track, I think. And this is going to be ridiculous. The fact of the matter is that we are going to you're going to max out on this straight no matter what, even in the season 1. God knows what happens when we get later on. We max out these cars, what speed we actually get to down the back straight. But we're almost 5 tenths up on our previous best time, which is very good. Nice to see big improvement there. Come through this final corner, which really is just a bend, and up to the line, and I think that is that near top 10? Yes, it is. It is P10. Gasly's got a penalty, so it'll be Alonso alongside, only just edging out Fernando again. We have been there or thereabouts with him as well. But up at the front, Leclerc's got an advantage. Verstappen only P5. This is Leclerc's chance. He needs to win this race to bring it back in the championship. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do from 10th place in the grid. It's time for the race.
Amid growing interest in the US and legions of fans added in the last couple of years, there is so much excitement for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. "17 corners, 3 straights and 2 DRS zones. We have taken over the world-famous strip, and Formula 1 is going to have a top speed there of around 210 miles per hour. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, Verstappen, Ocon, Tsunoda, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Phoenix, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Joe, Albon, Hulkenberg, Gasly, De Vries, Magnussen, Stroll and Logan Sargent. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Anthony Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix. Joined once again by former Formula 1 driver Anthony Davidson. And they've had a lot of on-track incidents recently. That could leave them low on confidence.
Certainly confidence is an important factor. And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
So we are down the grid in P10. Race strategy is a little interesting. Yeah, you definitely. I don't think the 2-stop is something to go with. I think probably a 1-stop. Hards probably will be a good call at some point, but yeah. First of all, we are going to start on the mediums, and that gives us an option of either way. So 5 lights then for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, and away we go. And it's actually a good start. Can we get in front of Piastri and Russell? Russell comes across, has been blocked off. We're going to dive it down the inside of, I think that was Ocon as well, in the Alpine. Ocon comes back at us. We've had a horrible exit, trying to hold it through. No, Piastri's there as well. We've been bullied out of the way by Piastri and Ocon. That's why we're down to P8. We're still ahead of Russell and Tsunoda. We all try and keep ahead of Russell, of course, because he's close to us in the Drivers' Championship, as well. As this is what I mean, you know, I know DRS isn't enabled yet, but having that extra straight line speed just means that Russell can't get past us. You know, even if we have a terrible car, the setup is crucial, and that is Russell going either slowly or is he gone in the wall. Let's have a replay then with George Russell. He has to think about going on the inside, so he's compromised for this corner as well. And then I think he brushed the wall there. Did he brush that inside wall? Because he's gone into that. I think he brushed that inside wall. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, I think he brushed that inside wall. Not good camera action there. And then, oh dear, his tyre setting off. So Russell has crashed. That's going to bring out a safety car. But once again, the safety car is blocking cars. This is Yuki Tsunoda. The safety car is on the racing line. You know, this needs to be sorted by Codemasters as well. But up at the front then, Sainz still leads from Perez. Annoyingly for Leclerc, Verstappen is up to P4. So, you know, Leclerc needs to get a move on. He needs to overtake Perez, and then hopefully that Sainz gets out the way for him. A safety car came in on the end of lap number 3. We've got Ocon and Piastri. We're going to try and get past them again, and this time not have a similar situation what I had on lap 1 as well. We're going to dive down the inside of Piastri. The car doesn't want to stop. Ocon's given us the space. We're going to force him out, and up to P6. That's exactly the move we wanted to have. Down the inside, that door did narrow, and my heart did, you know, skip a beat almost. Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's it. We've had another gearbox failure. And again, the gearbox failures are glitched, so I can still use this gearbox in another practice session because it's only 80% warm. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but we seem to be getting a lot of gearbox failures. It would be nice to have, if we are going to have failures, some other failures in there. But yeah, really frustrating there. And well.
And with that, another year of Formula One draws to a close, and a new World Drivers' Champion is declared. Another entry added to that prestigious list of the sport's most incredible drivers.
Yes, Max Verstappen is a 4-time world champion. He's been nowhere throughout most this, throughout most of this season. First it was Lando Norris, then Charles Leclerc. Leclerc finished down in P9. Not sure exactly what went on there, you know. So yeah, for us, disappointing. That's another result that we've lost some positions on. You know, I think we've probably lost at least. I don't know. I'll have a look at the. I need to remind myself the results in just a moment. But Lisa's P6. Alonso didn't score either, so he's still not scoring. And that's 7 points to McLaren is now 13 again. So yeah, 4th place, which was looking good. And now all of a sudden isn't that great, to be honest. But yeah, you know, I don't think we were on for a good result, such a good result in Japan. I think it was like P9. You know, we've probably got P6 here, P6 in Monaco, so you know that's a good 20 points that we've lost out on as well. But yeah, that's not where this video is going to end. But if you are a fan of career mode, then this is the point to like and subscribe, because we are going to tune into F1 World. Now, before you turn off in this video, I just want to point out that obviously I could have recorded Abu Dhabi, but the time I had to edit Portugal. Basically I had, what, 15 minutes? You can't record a full career mode video in 15 minutes, you know. It takes at least 2 hours for these career mode to record as well. Not to mention I had to edit Portugal, make sure we got that out for Monday as well. Just to mention, by the way, if you're wondering where F124 game ideas is, I keep trying to record it, and then basically I keep getting delayed. I know it's a lame excuse, but it's true. My time people just keep crashing at the moment. You know, not quite as badly as Sergio Perez in turn 1, but I mean, there we go. So yes, that is. I'm hoping to get something done this weekend, but obviously got to work on a little bit on season 4, because obviously Abu Dhabi after that. And then also, season 4, season 3, excuse me, and then also fantasy liveries as well for next week. But yes, I've talked through this entire lap. It's basically, this is the Pro Challenge, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. It was obviously before the Mexican Grand Prix, so yeah, I kind of want to know all the levels before I go into it, you know, and then, you know, there's plenty of space to have them on that left hand side there, but we do a 1:18.4, which I don't know where that is good enough. But now we move to the scenario, and I do quite like these scenarios sometimes. So they are, if you need like something realistic, like with racing, with like, you know, a lot of tyre wear, or a scenario, then you know, these are pretty good. We're down in P5. Verstappen on fresh softs is P6. We're going to have to dive down the inside of Carlos Sainz. He doesn't want to give the space up. We're going to give it up anyway. Our tyres are almost approaching 25% as well. As a replay, this Sainz, did he want to squeeze us here? As well, he did try to squeeze us into the corner. There are absolutely none of that as well. But basically, yeah. Well, that's trying to win this race is going to be near impossible. You know, this is the DRS effect as Verstappen just blasts past. Although saying that, there's Fernando Alonso DNF. Now, was that an illegal overtake? We saw it with, was it Sargent who overtook somebody, got a 10 place penalty in qualifying, and look at that. There's just no answer. Not without the DRS. You know, you need DRS as well. To have a DRS failure is really unfortunate. It really never actually happened. It doesn't tend to happen in real life. I know Ericsson had it all those years ago. Verstappen is slow for the stadium section, so we're going to give the locals to cheer about. Once upon a time robbed Sergio Perez of victory a long time ago. OG subscribers will remember that as well. Verstappen's just going to fly past for DRS anyway. As well, we've got 3 laps to try and win this race, although we are having to change the race leader because Leclerc's hard tyres are now better than Hamilton's mediums, and Leclerc takes the lead from Hamilton as well. We're going to stand on the inside of Verstappen at turn 4, so you know, even without DRS we're still able to get the slipstream, and a bit of ERS usage there as well. We're now coming up to Hamilton as well. Verstappen is right there. We're hoping that are all over the back of Hamilton there, through the final corner there, but we have to wait until the middle sector in order to actually get a good run on him through this third DRS, which the course wasn't there when they originally brought Mexico City back to the calendar, and we dive on the inside of Hamilton up to P2 now, and that leaves us with Leclerc. The final lap, can we get past Leclerc? And AlphaTauri is helping us out here through the middle section by blocking it. We've hit Leclerc. You know, that AlphaTauri is arguably going to get a penalty, but he is absolutely helping us out a treat. Although we've made contact with Leclerc, we've lost our front end plate. Now the AlphaTauri moves over, but Leclerc is down to P2. Bit of controversy there. to give us the race when we've lost our front end plate. Got to be easy through this stadium section, the hairpins. Should be able to get it there, but Leclerc doesn't have anything on us, and we're going to come across the line then to win Mexican Grand Prix, what Perez was dreaming about on Saturday night, and sadly didn't happen for him on Sunday. But yes, that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be it for today's episode. Apologies about the short driver career mode episode as well. You know, obviously leave a like. Hopefully we don't have any more episodes like this in the future, and we can just get on and race career mode. So yeah, that's when I'm going to leave it today's video. Till the next video then, I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy your day, and goodbye.